think I should record this a little closer though. Can you see that? This thing's like a brick. Oh, shit. Wow. I've taken a cold plunge every day for 667 days, but this has never happened before. It's never been this frozen. This is crazy. This is really nice. God. What temperature do we have today? Yep, that's 32 degrees. We'll do a plunge, do a little workout, get back in shape, maybe end with a little sauna. See how we do today. Oh man, that was a rough one. That still feels good. Oh. Oh man, my feet are like numb bricks right now. Oh, you don't walk. Wow, that's a tough girl right there. How you feeling?
Good, it's just hurting my neck a little.
Not your hands and feet? That's so weird.
Yeah, my neck.
Neck?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just pretty much bodying this plunge.
Freaking ice queen right there. I can't believe your hands and feet. My hands and feet were just going.
I mean, they're hurting, but they always do.
Yeah, this was like not even close to everything else. Wow. Did you have to break it up with the hammer?
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Mia, what do you think of your mama? She tough? She's super tough. Why'd you plunge today?
I plunge every day.
Why?
I like being tough to the cold. The ice hurts a little.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel good. There's something about when it's cold out and you're not cold and everybody's cold. That's just such a power move.
Be careful holding it by just the strap like that while it's heavy with snow, so you don't rip that thing off. Let me get a front double by. That was a hard one. I'm very good. You probably can't hear me at all because the laundry and the furnace are right next to it. Probably should get a mic. Well, this is a new venture. Figure I'd take people with me throughout some portions of the day. The vision that I have is like people, like younger people or just people who don't have the information that I have, and get it to them in like an easy to digest form. I hate short form content like as the only way to learn. It's so like edited and choppy and draining. I learned most of the things I know from YouTube. It's especially old YouTube. So I was thinking of this channel as like not to sound corny, but a way to get back. Like, there's so many people smarter than me, more successful, but there are also people who just don't know the things that I know. And it's like, if a 15-year-old me could find this, learn some things, speed some processes up, I think that'd be cool. It'll basically the channel will be about wellness, or really just personal development. A little bit of working out, but not really. It's like, I work out because I have to, not because I really want to. Like, you really do have to work out. We sit so much, everything gets tight, especially as you get older. A little bit about mental health, entrepreneurship. Started a company a couple of years ago, and I thought it'd be cool, like, behind the scenes, like, what does it look like starting a company? I always wanted to start one. The first 2 years have just been stressful. Haven't made $1, haven't sold anything. We don't have the product yet, but we should have the finished product in like a few weeks. So I was thinking about just showing what that process looks like. The company could be great and do really big things, or the company could fail. Either way, you'll see what happens. So today we're just going to do a plunge this morning. That was a crazy plunge. Today, I do full body workouts 3 days a week. I think for most people that's good. Like, I'm no Sam Sulek, definitely not a bodybuilder, but full body 3 days a week, it's great. And then calories up or down if you want to lose weight or gain weight. Basically it. Okay. How many short form videos do you consume and then like forget them, lose them, like don't follow that person? Like, there's no relationship building with short form. I made short form videos, some have done well, most are whack, just because I don't really like making them. I feel like this is the most normal way to talk to someone. Like, if you don't agree and you just want to like brain rot, swipe, like, there's tons of people making highly edited, engaging stuff, but you're just like trying to find someone that like reaches you. Like, some people like, he's a stupid New Yorker, I hate the way he says water. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's clearly new to this or whatever, and skip next person. But there'll be someone, some 16-year-old kid in friggin' Ohio who's like, oh, that's interesting, I didn't know that, or I like the way he explained it. Like, you just have to find someone who connects with you a little bit. It takes a village. We have a lot of teachers in different areas. Like, just when you find someone who you connect with, suck them for everything they have. Whatever I can offer, take it from me and use that to go to someone else. Lesson 1, start small. Don't try to do everything in a day. Like, I'm gonna cold plunge, I'm gonna lift, I'm gonna sauna, do all this stuff. Like, all these things take years and habits to build. Like, so many people compare their today to someone else's. What was it? Basically, you're comparing yourself to someone, and it seems like apples to apples, but really they've been working at something for 10 years. Like, if I'm starting a YouTube channel today, and I look at other YouTube channels, like, damn, this kid's got 1 million subs, like, look how good he is, how charismatic he is. I wish I could do that. Like, he sounds so good, his editing is cool, but really, Jordan Peterson says this, you should always compare yourself to yourself, like yesterday. I don't know, I'm butchering it, but like, if yesterday I didn't make a video, today I made a video, that's a win. But if I compare myself to someone with 1 million subs, you're gonna feel like a loser along the way. It's gonna be very hard to get started. So just like, make these small incremental changes. So this New Year's, whenever you see this, don't make a huge habit. I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna lose 50 pounds. It's like, if it's hard for you to get to the gym, and you just go there and walk in and like do a loop around the gym and you're nervous and you don't know what equipment to use, and it's like, alright, and you just tried one curl machine, you do 1 set, you leave, boom, it's a win. And then compound on that, go the next day, say, I want to shoot around, play basketball, whatever. I use basketball. I hated going to the gym to work out, and I would just, my wife would, she liked to lift, she would lift, I would go play basketball for like 40 minutes, just shoot around and get some blood flowing, get a decent workout, and then I was like, alright, I'll lift a little bit, and then that habit built. But if I went there to just lift and wasn't having fun, it just wouldn't stick. And I think like a lot of like lifting or wellness influencers, it just seems like they love every aspect of it and always did. But I don't know, I didn't. Like, it's fun some workouts, but don't love it all the time. Being by yourself working out, it's like, it's alright, but you definitely need to do it. Sorry about that. I had to shut the washing machine off and adjust the angle. See, I'm new at this. But I would always like overanalyze things. Like, guys, everything has to be perfect and just to get started. But maybe I'll use some of that footage just to show, like, to be vulnerable and put stuff out there that's not perfect. So adjust the angle up a little bit so you can see me shut the washing machine off. Might be able to hear a bad capacitor on one of the furnaces. I gotta fix that. Capacitor is like a little electronic device that stores energy temporarily. You need to know that? Not really, but that's what it is. Stop with some 35s. Sorry, can't motivate you with my feats of strength. But the majority of us are never going to be bodybuilders, never going to walk on the stage. The majority of us just want to feel good and look decent. I would say like 90%. So that's what we're doing this for. Feel good and look decent. I went like a year without working out much. Bought our first house and renovating it, and fuck. Got married this year. If anyone's watching and they're like, oh man, that kid's form sucks, should tuck his elbows in. If you actually know what you're talking about, comment, tell me, like, listen, you should be doing this better. I'm a student of life, always trying to learn more, so won't be offended. Tell me what you think. But if you don't know, it's like incline bench, which a million people will tell you this online, but maybe you're watching this video. It's a little good for upper chest. Upper chest is always whack. Don't let your elbows flare out. Keep them a little tight. That's basically it. Don't go too heavy. Most people are just going too heavy. There's probably some guys out there that can relate to this. I don't know if there's girls, but like, if you were athletic growing up, played sports, brings out a side of you that is just like dormant in adult life. Like that competitive, giving it 100%, using like, you know that like second wind, my dad would call it, when maybe it's a third quarter of a basketball game, you feel gassed, and like the team is just blown by you, you feel like you got nothing, and you just fight through it. Your conditioning gets a little better from like a few practices or whatever, and then like that second wind kicks in, and you feel like you could like go forever, go as hard as you can. If you're an athlete, you probably know what I'm talking about, and that feeling is just amazing. It's almost like being a superhero a little bit as a kid. It's like you feel invincible. I was a little guy, so that was always cool. I think I could outrun everyone here. And instead of just like sitting in a dark office with stuffy air, fucking typing away, just like kills the male spirit. Sorry, there goes the tenant's heater right next to the furnace. I'll get a bike, I promise. I could go heavier, but just out of shape. Haven't worked out in a while. It's not a mistake. I've made a ton. It's like you haven't worked out in a while, go back and just like go to failure, go really hard. Personal trainers make this mistake all the time. They push their new clients like to show them they're a good personal trainer to the, I'm sorry, this is so loud, to the point where they like throw up. I don't see a reason for it. How many of those clients stick around? I think a better personal trainer puts you right in the zone where you get blood flow, you're having a good workout, you're not bored, and you're sore the next day a little bit, but you're not like, can't stand up. It's like just not sustainable. You can't stand up like your leg's so sore. I think people who are into learning, has been a little too much time consuming. I've been so guilty of that. You always feel like you're not an expert enough, you don't know enough. Like, who do I think I am to teach people or to like make my own channel? I'm 33 and a half. I just thought it was time. Hopefully it can help some people out there, build a community. People who like to get a little better every day, like to learn, challenge themselves. I think we can do it. Make fun of each other a little bit. Like how look at this kid touching the bench. Loser. Look at his man bun. It's alright. Don't bully him. You can bully a little bit. Just don't swing down. Swing up. It's always fun. This workout we'll call this just getting the rust off. Got some rusty weights, but this isn't like a real workout. It's a workout, but it's like I was talking about before, just to build the habit. So we hit hammies, we hit quads, a little chest, some chin-ups. Show this listing when I get back. Well, sauna. Very blessed. I have a sauna in the house. Ooh, I can smell the tins cooking. It's forced air heat, so it sucks air from their unit, heats it up, blows it back. But it smells like it's cooking. Not ideal, but come on. How lucky and blessed am I to have this gym in my house. Mountain Valley. Best water in the world. Microplastic free, I think. I think the best water you can get. It just feels right. I feel like this is the way to connect with people. If you're only willing to give someone 15 to 45 seconds on a TikTok or a YouTube short or an Instagram video, it's not a good following to have anyway. It's better to have a following of someone who's willing to take the chance with their time to invest in you. And if they're right and you are a decent person to follow, like, I think a strong bond is formed. Which that's my goal here. Bond with you guys. Have some fun. Build a good community because they don't really exist around me. Your cooking smells good though. Instagram is good for like learning some quick facts almost. Not for building relationships with people. I think that's what's missing. A lot of modern, like, let's say post iPhone, everyone's relationships start to deteriorate. The average amount of friends people have has plummeted. The average amount of minutes people spend in person socializing has gone down a ton. I feel like this is as close as you get. The digital world is long form. You see people's mannerisms, you see them a little nervous, you see their mistakes and imperfections, things that make us humans, not fucking perfectly edited, like rehearsed, just not normal. So that's not how I'm gonna do it. Alright. That was like half a workout, but I was trying to sell a co-op. That'll be a theme on this channel, is sales. I think how to communicate with people, especially in difficult situations, emotionally charged situations, pressure situations like a sale, getting angry or being manipulative. It's always been an interest. Talk about some books, talk about some methods I've used. Had a few careers so far. Just had a career change unexpectedly, but one thing I've always said was, I wish that I had someone to teach me how to talk to girls when I was younger. Because that's such a big thing for a young guy, is like to be able to talk to the girl who he's got a crush on, who he thinks is cute or whatever. And I was either mean as a defense mechanism, making fun of them, or got drunk. And I think the way to do it. You don't learn skills when you drink. It's very difficult. I quit drinking 7 years ago. Next week, day after Christmas, it must be 7 years. Just it works great to calm you down in situations, but it doesn't give you like lifelong skills. So that'll be somewhat of a theme, and I'm sure this channel will grow into something that I don't have an exact pinpoint on, but how to communicate, how to sell. I think it'll be geared towards younger people. Like I said, I wish I was 16 and someone was like, listen, you don't have to drink. You could just go talk to a girl. You can ask her a simple question or compliment her. Let her talk. And a lot of times people can talk to girls, they can talk to the opposite sex. They're just nervous. And more than anything, if you get some tools in your life with how to deal with the scary negative emotions like anxiety or something, then the natural you comes out. You just start talking to them, you find something you have in common. Oh shit, I didn't know you like to ski too. I ski and whatever, you start talking about it. But if you're nervous, you're not acting like yourself, you're stuttering, you're forgetting things. But talk a little about cognitive behavioral therapy, cold plunging, different things that help manage emotions. But I'll sauna later.